because of the mother.
Holy mother of all the mothers in the whole motherland. What up, YouTube fam? It's April G. Showers and
DJ Jackson
in his house. Back at y'all with yet another Lupe Fiasco reaction. It's called Twilight Zone, bruh. This was requested by Polo Boy Prince. Appreciate you, Polo Boy Prince. Thank you so much. Super excited, but I know my brain's gonna hurt. We had a little spat before we started recording over whether we're gonna do the lyrics video or the not lyrics video.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, if we don't do the lyrics video, I'm just gonna take a back seat.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can't hear and think.
I'm deaf. I can't hear.
He's just an honor student, but you know, okay.
No, I'm deaf.
As always, I will provide the link in the description box. Please be sure to click on that link. Go watch, like, comment, share, subscribe. All the wonderful stuff after our reaction. Alright, y'all. April G. Squad, fist bump, love y'all. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Here we go. This, y'all, is the poster, one of the posters I got of Lupe on my wall. Do y'all see him? Except it's not in black and white like this one. It's in colors. And it's under Mac Miller over there. And I got the mural poster. It's above Eminem's shovel back behind me. Y'all see it? I hope y'all see it. I told y'all he made it to April G's Wall of Fame. And booyah. Alright, let's go. And I gotta pause it a lot. Which I probably had to anyway.
1-5, more crooked than one time. Yeah, say 1-5, who's more crooked than one time? Yeah, check. Is my mic on? That's a Twilight Zone.
Hold on, I know that beat. Dun, 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 dun. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby. Don't you know that I love you? That's the sample he's using. It's like the longest or one of the longest rock songs of all time.
Okay.
Your grandfather loves that song. And I hate it. I hate that song. I like the music to it, but I don't like the lyrics. But that's the sample he's using. Sounded familiar.
Yeah, say 1-5, who's more crooked than one time? Yeah, check. Is my mic on? That's a Twilight Zone. Yeah, come on. My mind state rewinds, wakes, and fast forwards. Bullets making a beeline for my face. Then they stop like Neo. Laugh at me. Throw some cash.
Hold on.
I like how there's no lyrics in the lyrics video.
Yeah, there's no lyrics in the lyrics video. I just realized that.
To whoever made it, thank you for the lyrics. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the clickbait.
Yeah, check. Is my mic on? That's a Twilight Zone. Yeah, come on. My mind state rewinds, wakes, and fast forwards. Bullets making a.
My mind state rewinds, waits, and fast bullets.
Yeah, come on. My mind state rewinds, wakes, and fast forwards. Bullets making.
Fast forwards bullets.
Yeah, come on. My mind state rewinds, wakes, and fast forwards. Bullets making a beeline for my face, then they stop.
It's Matrix.
Making a beeline for my face, then they stop.
Yes, it's the Matrix.
I know, because I heard him say Neo a while ago.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Matrix?
No, but I know the main parts of it.
How?
Because it's a popular movie.
I know, I've seen it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about it.
But you've never seen it.
No.
You just watch random clips of it.
Not clips, but I mean, I've heard about it. Like, I know Neo's the main guy. I know old red pill, blue pill thing. I don't
Who's
know.
the actor? The main actor?
I don't know.
Keanu
Yeah, like I know the
Reeves.
whole like slow down time, dodging bullets stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Mind state, rewinds, wakes, and fast forwards bullets, making a beeline for my face. Then they stop like Neo, laugh at me, throw some cash at me, then fly past me. But one ricochets off the wall to come back and ask me, am I scared of him or the nigga that blasts me? Or maybe just the hammer that goes to be a home.
That was deep. He said one of the bullets had ricocheted and came back at me to ask me. To ask me, was I scared of him or the person that shot the gun? Get it?
Yeah, are you scared of the gun or like the bullet of the gun, or are you scared of the person shooting the gun?
Yeah, and it goes back to that saying, guns don't kill people, people kill people.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Past me, but one ricochets off the wall to come back and ask me, am I scared of him or the nigga that blasts me? Or maybe just the hammer that goes to be a hole in an innocent bystander. My eyes a camera, my ears a microphone, and my mind is pro.
My eyes a camera, my ears a microphone.
In an innocent bystander.
Please don't roll your eyes every time I pause it.
I did roll my eyes. I'm just listening.
You know I'm gonna pause it a lot, especially since it ain't lyrics on here. I can't just let him spit a whole, you know.
I mean,
I have to try to process and decipher.
Yeah, I get that. I didn't roll my eyes though.
Okay.
That blasts me, or maybe just the hammer that goes to be a hole in an innocent bystander. My eyes a camera, my ears a microphone, and my mind is Pro Tools. My head is a stool. What's recorded?
He said my mind is Pro Tools. My head is a stool. All he needs to make music is all up in here. Damn.
That blasts me, or maybe just the hammer that goes to be a hole in an innocent bystander. My eyes a camera, my ears a microphone, and my mind is Pro Tools. My head is a stool. What's recorded in my dome gets reported when I zone. My mouth is a speaker, I'm anchoring the misery. There's no friends, the enemy of my enemy is my enemy. Beakers and test tubes full of.
What? Are
back.
you listening?
Yeah, go back.
He said enemy like 3 times.
I know, I'm trying to listen.
It's a camera, my ears a microphone, and my mind is Pro Tools. My head is a stool. What's recorded in my dome gets reported when I zone.
What's recorded in my dome gets reported in my zone.
My mouth is a speaker, I'm anchoring the misery.
My mouth
is a speaker, I'm anchoring my misery.
Yeah.
There's no friends, the enemy of my enemy is my enemy. Beakers and test tubes full of.
No friends. You're my enemy. He's my enemy. So, don't know who you could trust. Tubes. Yeah, you can't trust nobody. What'd you say?
Then he said something about beakers and test tubes. Yeah. And just gonna keep going on about that.
No friends, the enemy of my enemy is my enemy. Beakers and test tubes full of memories. In my laboratory I create stories. Doze off and wake up, surrounded by 40s with Glocks tucked in their labels. And their caps is baseball hats. Playing poker at a table. Cigarettes massage their shoulders and belly tops, showing off their navels. A dime sack side bets. A tech is running for president. Jesus.
What do you say? Dime set side bet.
I ain't got no clue.
At a table, cigarettes massage their shoulders and belly tops, showing off their navels. A dime sack side bets. A tech is running for
dime sack side bets. Okay.
Belly tops, showing off their navels. A dime sack side bets. A tech is running for president.
A tech is running for president. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Tech 9 for president. I know that's not who he's talking about, but I'll say it. That would be dope to have Tech 9 as president. Fun fact, we got to meet Tech 9 on May 29th this year It was his very first concert he's ever been to ever.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I don't know what this has to do. I'm trying to think about what he's meaning here.
I know, but I'm just talking to you.
Yeah, I know.
It reminded me of
But
it.
I'm trying to figure out what he means by a tech for president. I'm trying to think if he means like a tech like technology.
No, a
A
gun.
tech like a gun.
Probably
Or
both.
a tech like a health
Knowing
person.
him, probably like
'Cause
80.
he's been talking, like, I thought it meant gun, but at the same time, it also be technology. He's been talking about technology this whole time.
Yeah.
Like my ears or microphones and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Robot.
Yeah, I want to see if he like keeps talking about it though.
I mean, with Lupe, it could have.
Because
It
that
could
could
be
mean, like,
a
that could mean like a weapon for president, someone who's just trying to attack the people.
octuple. Is that what it'd be called? Octuple.
I'm not too crazy about numbers.
Entendre.
So
If it had 8 meanings, would that be octuple?
probably.
Baseball hats, playing poker at a table. Cigarettes massage their shoulders and belly tops, showing off their navels. A dime sack side bets, yeah. A tech is running for president. Yeah. Jesus pieces walk around with niggas hanging from their necks. Monopoly's playing chess.
Hold on.
Off their navels, a dime sack side bets, yeah. A tech is running for president. Yeah. Jesus pieces walk around with niggas.
Okay, he didn't even enunciate
Jesus.
that. I thought he said she's just.
No. It sounded like you said Jesus
He
pieces.
did not enunciate that like at all.
Yes, he did.
Barely. He went, he shush.
Google the lyrics
He said
then.
it has in the description, I'm sure.
Well, I'm just gonna Google them. Sorry, y'all. Lupe Fiasco, Twilight Zone lyrics. Boom.
I can't Google it. It's doing the stupid thing.
Okay. Jesus pieces. Told you.
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell whenever he goes, he.
I told. That's not what I heard. I heard Jesus pieces.
I heard shibi. Because Jesus pieces goes together well. Like, where it sounds similar. It's hard to tell. Alright, well then.
I wish we had the lyrics on the screen now.
Yeah.
I really do.
Just keep it on your phone.
Okay.
I was trying to pull it up on my phone, but it said the webpage not available, so.
I wonder if there's a way I could pull it up on the computer screen and we could look at the lyrics and listen to the song at the same time.
I mean, obviously.
How? Without me having to go back and forth to each page to pause it.
I mean, just go to a lyric video. Like a real one.
There's not any.
You scroll down like 2 videos, so there might be.
There's not any. We're already a third of the way through it.
Either that or just look in the description.
Bruh, this is crazy. No other artist does this to me. And I love it, but it pisses me off at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
See, though, even now I'm going to have to keep scrolling up and down.
Well, you can still use space and stuff.
Side bets, yeah. A tech is running for president. Yeah. Jesus pieces walk around with niggas hanging from their necks. Monopoly's playing chess. I just picked up an obituary of a bulletproof vest.
Alright. He said, beakers and test tubes full of memories. In my laboratory, I create stories. His laboratory is his brain, pretty much. His head, his body, pretty much. Himself. Doze off, then wake up surrounded by 40s with Glocks tucked in they labels, and they caps is baseball hats. Playing poker at a table. Cigarettes massage they shoulders in belly tops showing off they navels. A dime sack side bet. A tech is running for president. Jesus pieces walk around with hanging from their necks.
I don't know.
So a piece is another term for a gun.
Okay.
Walk around with hanging from their necks. Monopoly is playing chess. I just picked up an obituary of a bulletproof vest. Damn.
I don't know what you're getting from this. It's like I'm reading Japanese or something. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means.
What?
I don't know what none of it means.
Well, it's all metaphorical.
I know, but that's...
He's telling a story in metaphors.
A story?
Yeah.
It's all gibberish to me because...
It's not it's Lupe. It's not gibberish.
I get
Gibberish would be 645 AR, and I hit play and he goes, that's gibberish.
To me, because like telling a story is great, but if it's all in metaphors, I don't know what you're saying. I ain't got no clue.
So, you want to start over?
No.
No.
Either way, it's the same.
At the beginning, he's talking about like he's in a matrix.
I understood that.
Yeah.
Then eventually he goes off into says Glocks and baseball hats, poker, cigarettes, navels, dime sack, tech runner for president, Jesus.
But Jesus, I don't think he means the man Jesus. I think he's saying it, you know how people will go, Jesus. You know what I mean? Pieces walk around with hanging from their necks. That's got me confused.
Everything got me confused.
Because I know piece is another word for gun. Monopoly is playing chess. I just picked up an obituary of a bulletproof vest. The bulletproof vest didn't make it, bruh.
I can tell that.
It didn't work.
I mean, I'm thinking about stuff, but I know it's stupid. I know it's like...
Well, say it.
I ain't got no clue.
You should see my initial reaction to Mural. I looked like a complete idiot. I thought the white glove hand thing was Michael Jackson, bruh. Come on.
Okay, well, I'm trying to think of how to say it because of how stupid it is. That I can't even speak it in English. Well, I mean, what I'm thinking about... It says, a tech is running for president like the gun. And then Jesus pieces walk around with hanging from their necks. I'm guessing that means, like, you know, like you said, Jesus. Then pieces walking around, so, like, guns walking around. Like, walking weapons. Kind of going back to the whole weapon was a president thing. With, you know, hanging from their necks. Like, you know, people hanging from their necks. So, like, meaning that the weapons are kind of, like, controlling the people. Monopoly is playing chess, and like Monopoly is kind of like a capitalist game, right? All about being the last person standing in the whole capitalist game, right? And obviously America's capitalist, so that goes back with the president thing, saying that
in order to monopolize on something, it's like playing a game of chess.
Kind of like, yeah, I'm thinking more of like the government itself, like the capitalist government's playing chess to the people.
Yep, that could be it too. It could be both.
Because the weapons, like it said, president, so the weapons are in the government, hanging people from their necks, controlling the people, and they're playing chess to do it. I just picked up an obituary of a bulletproof vest. People who were trying to resist, because, you know, bulletproof vests resist against guns. Right. They're all dying. They're being killed.
Alright.
That's what I'm guessing.
Let's go on.
I don't got no clue, though.
And poker at a table, cigarettes massage their shoulders and belly tops, showing off their navels. A dime sack side bets, a tech is running for president. Jesus pieces walk around with niggas hanging from their necks. Monopoly's playing chess. I just picked up an obituary of a bulletproof vest. Put the headphones on my mouth, speaking to my ears.
Put the headphones onto my mouth, speaking to my ears. How in the fuck does that work? I don't get it. I know earlier he said what mine was Pro Tools. Hold on.
What I'm guessing.
Hold on. My eye's a camera and my ear is a microphone. My mind is Pro Tools. My head is a stool. So eyes, camera, ears, microphone. And then down here, he said, put the headphones on my mouth, speaking to my ears.
I'm guessing.
Eyes, camera, ears, microphone. Get it? Speaking to my ears, microphone. Speaking to the microphone.
Yeah, maybe. I was thinking of put the headphone on my mouth, speaking to my ears. Not like at the literal term, but more of like a metaphorical thing, like everything in the song. So like put the headphones, like focus them on my mouth. Mouth is the speaker. Speakers are in headphones. So like play my words that come out my mouth through your headphones into your ears. Like listen to what I'm saying. That's what I took it as.
But he said put the headphone onto my mouth, speaking to my ears. It's all my, not no kind of you.
I mean, I thought he said speaking to my ears.
Speak into. No, I think he said put the headphone on my mouth. I don't know, bruh. Jesus.
Of a bulletproof vest, put the headphones on my mouth, speaking to my ears. Yeah, microphone check, 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 check. A pair of Air Forces told me rims been extinct for years. Been ethnic cleansed by jerseys, trying to take over the set.
So he's in the future. Yeah, microphone check, 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 check. A pair of Air Forces, you know what that is?
Shoes.
Yeah. Told me rims been extinct for years. Been ethnic cleansed by jerseys trying to take over the set.
What?
So set is another word for gang. Okay? Been ethnic cleansed.
Well, right after he said something about television, so maybe a television set.
Hold on. By jerseys trying to take over the set. Jerseys? What does he mean by jerseys?
I'm guessing he means like a television set, because he talks about television right after. And that goes with microphone check, check. Like recording. A TV set.
You know what? I'm probably supposed to sound so dumb.
Well, I'm sure I've sounded more stupid, so.
You know what it makes me think about? He said a pair of Air Force Ones.
Just Air Force Ones.
I mean Air Forces, not Air Force Ones. I'm thinking of Nelly. You don't know nothing about that?
No.
Anyway, a pair of Air Forces told me rims have been extinct for years. Been ethnic cleansed by jerseys trying to take over the set. Set 2, side note, set 2 is also another word for like a television set, a TV set.
I said that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said it like 5 times.
I'm sorry. I get zoned in trying to figure out what he's saying. I apologize. But set also is another word, like I said, for gang. But he says a pair of tennis shoes, basically. Told him rims been extinct for years. Been ethnic cleansed by jerseys trying to take over the set. So by being ethnic cleansed, that means an ethnicity is cleansing out like the rims and all that kind of stuff. And it says, by jerseys trying to take over the set. Sports jerseys, tennis shoes, a pair of tennis shoes told him, jerseys, sports. Like, people are no longer riding on rims and doing all that. They're like playing sports and doing other stuff. That's how I get. I don't know.
Sure. That sounds good enough to me.
I don't
Sounds
know, bro.
reasonable enough.
Extinct for years, been ethnic cleansed by jerseys, trying to take over the set, and television's on death row for killing BET and MTV over a dice game, and paralyzing CNN by knifing them in the neck.
Television is on death row.
Okay.
Shout out to Death Row Records. But television is on death row for killing BET and MTV over a dice game. So the TV has turned what these two channels, BET, MTV, supposed to be music channels, right? What are they now?
Reality TV.
They're nothing but reality TV. You don't used to, we could turn on MTV and it was just what it said it was, music television, and it was all music videos, right? And he said television's on death row for killing BET and MTV over a dice game, over money, and paralyzing CNN, the news, for knifing him in the neck.
Okay, well, I agree with what you said about the whole television on death row for that. I completely agree with, like, MTV being reality TV. I kind of want to build off that a bit where it says over a dice game. I think maybe by that he's meaning, like, Monopoly, whole capitalism thing.
Right.
I'm thinking over a dice game, like over capitalism, like trying to get profits.
Right.
Moving away
I said
from
for
music,
money.
going all for money. Exactly. And then paralyzing CNN for knifing him in the neck. I feel like maybe that could be like, instead of paralyzing being like censoring, CNN's a news station.
Or just stopping completely.
Well, CNN
Television's on death row for paralyzing CNN for knifing him in the neck.
Mm-hmm. I think it's like television censoring CNN for like going at things and like saying stuff that maybe whoever the big people don't want them to say. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I don't know.
We might be sounding so dumb right
We are.
now, but
BET and MTV over a dice game, and paralyzing CNN by knifing them in the neck. I hear Clear Channel's been fighting them in the wreck. Who's in for giving great Kool-Aid laced with strychnine, the mixtapes and arm robbing cassettes?
I hear Clear Channel's been fighting him in the wreck. In prison, they have what's called the yard or the rec yard. I used to work in a prison, part-time nurse, part-time CO, and I hated it. Most of the people in there didn't need to be in there, and I felt sorry for a lot of them. But now the ones that deserve to be in there, completely different story. But anyway, I won't get off on that. So, they go out to the rec yard, or go out to the yard, whatever you want to call it. I hear Clear Channel's been fighting them in the wreck. So, television's on death row, right? Clear Channel's been fighting television in the wreck. Get it?
I guess.
Who's in for giving? So this is why Clear Channel's in prison or on death row or whatever. For giving grape Kool-Aid laced with strychnine to mixtapes and arm robbing cassettes. Take it away, the music.
I guess, yeah. Probably.
Do you
That
have
sounds
your
right.
phone?
Yeah, my Google's not been
Google.
working.
I am Googling. What is Stray 9?
It didn't even sound like you said that in the song itself.
It didn't. Hold on.
Who's in for giving great cool leafing them in the neck? I hear clear channels been fighting them in the wreck. Who's in for giving great Kool-Aid laced with strychnine? The Nick
Strychnine.
Yeah, that's what I
He
thought it
didn't
said.
say stray 9. He said strychnine. Only Lupe, bruh. Only Lupe.
What even is that stuff? C21H22. Some chemistry stuff right there.
Strychnine. Strychnine. Strychnine is a highly toxic, colorless, bitter, crystalline alkaloid used as a pesticide, particularly for killing small vertebrates such as birds and rodents. So, clear channels in there for giving grape Kool-Aid laced with poison to mixtapes and arm robbing cassettes.
So stealing music and killing music, like you said.
Killing music. Yeah, not, yeah, because arm rob, yeah. So, making the music toxic. A bullshit. What it is today.
Yeah, and then right after this we have, I'm looking ahead a little, and I see a huge scheme, so we might as well listen to it.
Alright, let's go. Sorry, y'all.
TV over a dice game and paralyzing CNN by knifing them in the neck. I hear clear channels been fighting them in the wreck. Who's in for giving great Kool-Aid laced with strychnine? The mixtapes and arm robbing cassettes. Dope told me weed was a crack fiend, but crack told me the dope was a bass head.
Dope told me weed was a crack fiend, but crack told me dope was a bass head. You don't get that, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to...
It's drug bars.
Well, I mean, I get that much.
Oh my... So is he in prison too?
I don't know what's happening. I'm confused. I don't understand any of it.
Hold on, because he said he dozed off and woke up surrounded by 40s. Hold on. I know it's a drink. I guess he was referring to the drink. Or drinks, Okay. Sorry, y'all. I just had to, check something. Lupe gets your brain going, bruh.
I don't even know what half this
You're
is.
right. I apologize for getting on to you the other night for Googling.
I don't get it.
Like, I really do. Because I completely understand now. But anyway, dope told me weed was a crackhead fiend, but crack told me dope was a bass head. You get that? Do you?
I mean, I get the main point of it, yeah.
What?
Bunch of drug bars.
But what does it mean?
I ain't got no clue what any of it means.
Okay, so dope, which in this case would be crack, told me weed was a
Why would
crack.
that be crack if crack's a different person?
Will you listen to me?
Okay, but like, look at it though. Crack told me dope. How would crack...
Oh,
Why would they be snitching on themselves?
well, whatever kind of dope it is, told me weed was a crack fiend, but crack told me dope was a bass head.
Alright, cool.
Now I'm confused.
Can we keep listening?
It all could be the same thing, though. I am a recovering addict. I celebrated 11 years clean on August the 8th this year. Woo, woo. But I will say crack is one drug I never did. However, I was around it And I know what he means by bass head, because the way you have to make it, basically. Alright.
Sets. Dope told me weed was a crack fiend, but crack told me the dope was a bass head. Hi-hats told the police he was just a soldier. He did what the bass said.
It's a whole music scheme, too. Hi-hats told police he was just a soldier. He did what the bass said. Bass head, bass said.
I'm reading ahead here because
What don't?
Well, we're going one line at a time and it all pieces together, so it's kind of messing it up. So
a hi-hat is like a drum or whatever.
It's not.
Well, whatever kind of
sound.
sound.
Tiny ones.
Whatever little sound it is. I know what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm saying all this goes together, and it's saying, I'm guessing it keeps...
Of course it all goes together.
Okay, well, I'm trying to say something, though. I'm saying it all goes together, right? As, like, they're taking away the music, right? They're taking away all the instruments that make it up, and they're making it all simple and stuff. They're dumbing it down. They're getting rid of all these instruments and things. Like, they're all in prison, right? They're all locked up. That's what I'm taking from it.
Yeah, well, what I'm taking, I'm taking people, they're trying to poison and kill music.
Yeah. I'm taking, I think this whole thing about I think the whole point of the song is like, this is a future where they're killing music.
Yeah, they're trying to poison and kill music. Hi-hats told police he was just a soldier. He did what the bass said. Like the bass in music and a hi-hat, they like go, come on, bruh. He's like, man, I was just doing what the bass said, bruh.
Bass head, hi-hats told the police he was just a soldier. He did what the bass said. The snare and the kick didn't make it out alive. The sample made it out with some money, but he died in the ride.
The snare and the kick drum didn't make it out alive. The sample, he's using a sample in this song, How Genius, of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey, by Iron Butterfly, I believe is the group's name. The sample made it out with some money, but died in the ride. That's the sample of music. Like, when an artist uses a sample, that's when they take another song and put their own production with it and make it into their own song. For instance, Stan by Eminem.
I know what a sample is, yes. You don't have to explain it.
Well, all you had to do was say, okay, I know that.
Well, I just kind of assumed that
I didn't. How am I supposed to know you know what a sample is?
Because I've mentioned them before and I've said it, but
I had never heard you talk about samples of music.
Well, you don't hear me talk about a lot of stuff because I don't really talk that loud.
Well, you need to talk louder because it makes it easier for me to edit. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Kick didn't make it out alive. The sample made it out with some money, but he died in the ride. The 808 got caught with some work, ain't never coming home. So the MPC and the MP3s is fighting over his turf.
Ooh, this is a fire. The whole song is one big ass metaphor. And double, probably triple, maybe quadruple entendre.
It's not my type of thing. I'm not liking it so far.
What? You can't appreciate this man's pen?
I can
appreciate and how he wrote this?
I appreciate and I respect it,
and
but like,
thought of this?
I just personally, I'm not a fan of a song that's just telling a story in the most backwards way possible. Like,
it's not in a backwards way. It's in a creative, genius, brilliant way.
Yeah, but in my opinion, if you want to tell a story...
Artistic.
Yeah, but it's like modern art where like some people like it, some people won't. Some people it means something, other people it doesn't at all. Like, all the shapes and random colors and stuff. So that's why I'm saying I'm not much of a
So
fan of
you'd
this.
rather him get on here and do like the mumble rappers do
I never say that.
and just be like, Sibling, get some jewelry, get some money, F some
That ain't what
biatches
I
and
said.
go. Sibling, get some money, get some bitches and go. Simply, and just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat with a good ass beat, and that's a song, and it lasts a minute and a half.
That ain't what I
And you
said.
don't have to use
Oh
one
my god,
brain
I just
cell.
said like 5 times. It's not what I
Okay,
said at all.
but you don't have to
I
use
said
one brain
that.
cell to figure it out.
Yes, okay, that's not what I said. I said that a bunch. I said I feel like if you want to tell a story, you should do it in a way that people can actually understand without having to break it down so much. Like songs like Mural, I feel like they had more of a message than a story. But this is obviously telling some type of story, and I don't really like it that much. Every line's a metaphor, and I'm not crazy. I'm not too crazy about that.
I think songs like this are probably one of the reasons why, I've said time and time again since I've been listening to Lupe, why isn't he ever brought up in the conversation of someone's top 5 or top 10 lyricists of all time? Because what the hell? And I think the mixture of the fact that he don't give a damn and tells it like it is and ain't afraid to go against the grain and go against the powers that be, the elites, and say the truth and the real history and what's really going on in the world. I think that works against him as far as mainstream, you know, wanting to promote him. Also, songs like this, because you're making a perfect example right now. And this is no shade to you at all.
It's probably gonna be.
No, it's not. It's no offense to you at all, but it's the truth. Nowadays, the younger generations, and it's the truth, have smaller attention spans. True or false?
True.
Okay. Don't want to have to think too hard. True or false?
True.
And there you go. So when you have a song like this, the younger generations are not going to play this and sit there and try to think and decipher the lyrics. They just want to throw on a easy song and push play and Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang.
Okay. I mean, I get what you're saying there with a lot of songs, but songs like this, I feel like are different than other songs that are a bit more complex. Cause like I love storytelling stuff like this, not really like this, but I like storytelling songs. I like deep songs, and I like having to break down some things. But stuff like this just feels like it's just trying to be too extra. Feels like it just wants to be broken down. Like they're just trying to be all.
Oh, let me tell you, honey.
Like complex for no reason.
Okay, I'm a writer.
Well, I'm not. I'm trying to finish what I was saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Let you finish stuff.
I thought you were done. Sorry.
No, I'm saying it feels like whenever like you're writing an essay or something, and you use like the most complicated words, and like you try to extend it as much as you can. Whenever the same type of message he's trying to say here could be said in a lot
more simplified way.
Yeah, in a more understandable way, even with some more metaphors and stuff.
Okay. Now, I'm a writer, right? Been writing pretty much my entire life. Wrote my first poem when I was 5, right? Do you think I'm a good writer? And don't just say yes because I'm your mom. Like, be real.
Yes.
Okay. I'm confident in my writing. as well. Not so much my rapping, but I am very confident in my writing. And let me tell you something, as a writer looking at this, I see nothing but a masterpiece. If I could write at this level, I'd be writing stuff like this all the time. And I've written some pretty creative stuff. Remember Inside? That story, and it had a flip at the end that I did, and you were like, oh my gosh, like, you know, and I was like real proud of that. But that ain't nothing compared to this. To me, this is art at its finest. This is a writer doing what he does best, an artist doing what he does best.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm just saying, like, personally, like, from a writing perspective, I can understand it. But the thing is, this isn't a written piece, this is a song. And in my...
Songs are written pieces, bruh.
They are, but, like, the thing is, you also have to add that song material to it, too.
Not...
In my opinion. I feel like you have to have both. You have to have a good lyrics, deep lyrics, a good story, whatever you're writing about, and the song part.
And he does. In my opinion.
In my opinion, he doesn't. I feel like you can value it a lot more because you're a writer. I'm sure a lot of other people who are fans can value it. It's just not my type of music.
And that's okay. We all like different things.
Yeah, I mean, like, I completely understand how you could like it, and I'm sure you can understand how I couldn't.
Honestly, I don't understand how somebody couldn't look at this and respect and appreciate the genius and brilliance of this.
Yeah, and I mean, I couldn't either, and that's come from someone who's not a big fan of this type of music. Like, it's definitely genius. It's amazing writing. It's just personally not something that I would, like, want to personally myself listen to.
Like, you ain't bumping it on a playlist.
Yeah.
Well, I would.
Never coming home, so the MPC and the MP3 got caught with the sample, made it out with some money, but he died in the ride. The 808 got caught with some work, ain't never coming home, so the MPC and the MP3s is fighting over his turf. Sean Don just gave birth, but she think about leaving it on the doorstep of a church.
Bruh. The 808 got caught with some work. He ain't never coming home. We get that. That reminds me of that song. And make 'em go boom like an 808. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Anyway. So the MPCs and the MP3s is fighting over his turf. So which new technology thing is gonna win?
Yeah, probably.
Sean Don just gave birth, but she's thinking about leaving it on the doorstep of a church, and you heard a baby cry.
Sean Don just gave birth, but she think about leaving it on the doorstep of a church. Cristal can't have kids, she plotting the kidnapping that she orchestrated with a purse. But Gucci.
Oh damn! Now he's going to a Oh Lord.
Cristal can't have kids, she plotting the kidnapping that she orchestrated with a purse. But Gucci told Fendi turned around and told Henny, and Henny is Moet's baby's father. But she tried it anyway, disguised as a nurse. In the newspapers it says, hip-hop called rock and roll racist. A 6 rigged a 5 and the Maybach taped it.
I don't know what's happening, I really don't. I'm just gonna be honest. I ain't got no clue what he's saying. I don't know what he means. I have no clue what anything he's meaning.
Cristal can't have kids. She plotting to kidnap it that she orchestrated with a purse. But Gucci told Fendi, and Fendi turned around and told Henny. And Henny is Moet's baby's father. Okay, Gucci and Fendi are designers. Purse, then he goes into Gucci, Fendi, they're designers. Henny is short for Hennessy, which is alcohol, liquor. Moet, another form of alcohol. Cristal, same thing. It's all metaphor.
Called rock and roll races. Six.
Oh yeah, we forgot that part. In the newspapers, it says hip hop called rock and roll racist.
Whoosh, I don't know. This feels like
They're
English
trying
class.
to kill hip hop.
Well, yeah, that's the point of the song.
Not just music, hip hop.
Still.
The 6 ripped the 5 and the Maybach taped it.
In the newspapers it says hip hop called rock and roll racist. 6 rigged the 5 and the Maybach taped it. $100 bill just signed a record deal, but he blew all his money on the bracelet and giving the gold dollar a facelift. A button up just drove by in a 6 from Impala. All the Rolexes is hating, you see the smirks on their faces.
That was a bar. All the Rolexes is hating. You see the smirks on their faces. You know, the face of a watch.
The 6 from Impala, all the Rolexes is hating, you see the smirks on their faces. The Havertampers is defending the Dutchess, they keep catching cases. But the judge is a swisher, he just gives them eye bonds and community service with the papers. So
Ooh, that's a bar. I have no idea what whatever that is. Do you?
No.
I know, though, I can guess, because I know what a Dutch and a Swisher and papers is.
Yeah.
So let's see if, yep. Alright, and let me see if, bruh, this dude is a genius. Like an absolute phenomenal alien genius. He said $100 bill just signed a record deal, but blew all his money on the bracelets and given the gold dollar a facelift. A button up just drove by in a 6'4" Impala. All the Rolexes is hating. You see the smirks on their faces. The Havertampers, I don't know how you say that, is defending the Dutches. They keep catching cases. So look, check it out. Havertampers, Dutches, Swishers, they're all cigars that people use to break apart, empty out the tobacco, and smoke in.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Do you?
I don't know anything. My head is hurting. I'm brain dead. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get any of it. Like, I may have been able to break down Mural alright, but I cannot even. This is from 13 years ago, whenever I was 2 years old. 14 years ago, whenever I was 1.
Well, Mural was a pretty good bit ago, too.
But that was like about generic stuff. He's talking about all these things.
Mural wasn't about generic stuff.
Like the bars were. Stuff that most people would know.
It just wasn't metaphorical.
I got no clue.
We're almost done.
I got no clue what he's talking about here, though.
But he said, but the
Like, who
judge...
is Sean Don? I don't know what I have.
That's alcohol, bruh.
I don't know who Cristal is.
I just said, I just told you a while ago.
Before you told me.
Oh.
Like, if you weren't here, I would maybe get, like, 3 bars. Right? And I'd guess at 5 of them.
Well, you beat me at murals, so we're even.
I don't know if this would even be considered even, because I don't know what I'm even looking at.
But anyway, the Hava Tompas is defending the Swishers. They keep on catching cases, but the judge is a Swisher. He just give them I bonds and community service with the papers. You don't get that?
I don't get none of this.
Okay, so Hava Tompas, or however you say it, and Dutches are cigars that people use to. Okay? So is a Swisher. Swisher is too. So Swisher is the judge, right? And he just gave them I bonds and community service with the papers. I bonds is like a savings bond or whatever, pretty much bonded out of jail. They get bonded out of jail on I bonds, right? And you know how when people go to jail, they can get community service. They have to do community service. They can be a part of their sentence. Okay? And he bails them out of I bonds and gives them community service with the papers. Papers as in court papers, obviously. Papers as in is capitalized. Papers as in rolling papers. JOB 1.5. Break it up, cut it up, chop it up, tuck the end out, roll it up. Light it, hit it, hold it, fast, puff, blow it up. Papers is what people use to roll a joint. And then the H word, Dutches and swishes, is what people use to roll a blunt. That's the difference. Cigar and a paper. So the Newports, hold up.
The Newports get mad, gives them I bonds and community service with the papers. So the Newports get mad at the zigzags. Then out come the races. See the cools as killers on the creek. Rush up on the Philly, leave his guts spilling on the street.
Oh my God, this is genius. I'm in awe of how genius this is. This is the most brilliant thing I believe I've ever heard in my life, the way he's done this. Did you get any of that?
Do you think I got any of that?
I don't know.
No.
Bruh. So, you know what Newports are?
Cigarettes.
Right? It's cigarettes. So the Newports is getting mad at the zigzags. That's papers. Then out come the razors. See, the Cools is killers on the creep. Cool is another brand of cigarettes. Is killers on the creep. Rush up on the Philly. That's another cigar. Leave his guts spilling in the street. 'Cause you bust open a cigar and dump out the tobacco, but then the metaphor for killing somebody and leaving their guts in the street. Get it?
No, but
You didn't get what I just said.
I don't get any of it.
I talked in plain English.
I get that, but the thing is, you're saying the most not dumb stuff because it's not dumb.
No, it's not dumb.
But it's just, I don't.
It's just going.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I guess because
in your defense, it's good that you don't know about all these things.
Yeah, and also,
so that's a good thing. It was like with Mural too. Just saying.
So the Newports get mad at the zigzags. Then out come the razors. See the crews as killers on the creek. Rush up on the Philly, leave his guts spilling on the street. Some gold grills burned down, the building of some teeth.
Some gold grills burned down, a building of some teeth. Grills, you know how people have grills in their mouth?
Yes.
Gold grills and stuff.
Yes.
You get that.
His guts spilling on the street. Some gold grills burned down, the building of some teeth. Some sharpened toothbrushes is holding the trampoline, cause some children finna leap. I just seen Rockaware.
Some sharpened toothbrushes is holding the trampoline, cause some children finna leap. Oh my God. First of all, the double of what did I taught you? What is one of the things inmates make shanks out of in prison?
A toothbrush.
Toothbrush. A sharpened toothbrush. Shank is holding the trampoline, cause children finna leap.
Sharpened toothbrushes is holding the trampoline, cause some children finna leap. I just seen Rockaware rock Sean John asleep with the same heat that baby fat carry. Sprint is pimping Nextel, she just gave head to a Blackberry.
Oh my God. I just seen Rockaware rock Sean John to sleep with the same heat that baby fat carried. Heat.
You don't gotta try to explain it to me because I'm not gonna get it. You explain
And
it
then
to them.
designers.
Not me.
But then, hold up. Sprint. You know what Sprint is?
Running.
A phone.
Yeah.
Is pimping Nextel phone. She just gave head to a Blackberry, a newer model of phone technology. It just keeps getting worse and worse with the technology. See what I'm saying? It started with Sprint, then Nextel, and then Blackberry was the thing.
I've never heard of a Nextel in my life. Blackberries are from like 20 years ago.
Okay, but
And I thought Sprint
this
was
is
around today.
an older song. Blackberries used to be the shit. I remember when Razors, the phone, oh, Razor, he said Razors earlier. So the Newports is getting mad at the zigzags, and out come the Razors. Bruh, this is so layered. Anyway, I remember I had a LG Razor flip phone, and I thought I was the shit with that flip phone. It was blue.
A baby fat carry, Sprint is pimping Nextel, she just gave head to a Blackberry. I heard she go 2 ways.
I heard she go 2 ways. A black.
Pimping Nextel, she just gave head to a Blackberry. I heard she go 2 ways, but he was skeeting in the faces, it was beeping on my waist.
You get that.
Sure, yeah. Go.
This is the mind of Lupe. Just make sure my
This is the mind of Lupe. I wonder what he sits around and just freely thinks about. Like daydreams.
I don't know if
about.
I'd want to know because I'd have an even bigger headache.
He be daydreaming about Mandelbrot sets.
the faces, it was beeping on my waist. This is the mind of Lupe. Just make sure my mic's on when I Twilight zone.
I don't think that's...
1-5.
Just make sure my mic's on when I Twilight zone. zone.
Ain't no way you're about to find
Zone.
something from that. I don't
His
know.
ear is the microphone. Make sure my mic's on when I Twilight zone.
I'm too tired for
Make
this.
sure his microphone is on his ear. Come on, bruh.
I'm too tired for this.
Oh my
I
God.
don't get it.
That was holy mother of all the mothers in the whole motherland. This is in my top 5 Lupe songs. I'm so grateful to have this in my life. Thank you so much, Polo Boy Prince. Jackson ain't grateful.
No.
But I am.
I mean, like, I don't not like the song, but I don't like it.
You said you didn't like it.
Yeah. But I don't not like it.
You said, I don't, earlier you was like, I don't like this guy.
I can't really say that I don't like it, though, because I don't think it's trash.
It's
not my
definitely
type.
not even close to trash.
I just don't see how you could listen to an AP college English essay inside of your car. That's just my thoughts, though. I don't see how a college entry paper could be a rap song.
Oh, honors literature and grammar.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was something.
It went right over his head, but I got a good bit of it. I think I did pretty good, I hope. I might have sounded completely dumb for all I know.
I mean, I wasn't alive whenever half the stuff he talked about happened, and all the stuff he talked, I say 90% of the stuff he talked
That
about.
don't mean nothing. You know a whole lot about history.
Not about, like, modern history much. At least, like,
you
this
don't
stuff.
know, like, street history.
No, because I wasn't alive.
You only know the BS they teach you in school.
Well, that's what you just said I know a lot about. I ain't know nothing about street history from 2008, a year after I was born. And I'm sure he was talking about stuff from like 2000.
That makes me feel real old, just so you know. Because 2008, I was 28. 2000, I was 20.
2000, I was not even
A thought.
I wasn't a thing. 2008, I was 1 and maybe figured out how to walk.
You walked at 13 months old.
I thought you were about to say 13 years.
So, y'all, that was Twilight Zone by Lupe Fiasco.
Got any ibuprofen?
I absolutely loved it. He didn't. I thought it was genius. I thought it was brilliant. I have 0 criticism. And he gave his earlier. He thinks it should be simplified. Right?
Yeah. Very.
Oh, I don't know how long this reaction has been. We're live right now, but it's been a while. I'm sorry, y'all. I am a bar breakdown channel, so it's what I do. Don't like it. Deuces. But other than that, if y'all are still watching, please comment below. What are y'all's thoughts of this freaking masterpiece, Twilight Zone, by Lupe Fiasco, using the sample from Iron Butterfly, I think that's the band's name, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey. That's the sample. I can't sing, but whatever. And the way he used metaphors from start to finish with drinks, guns, phones, designers, cigarettes, cigars, papers, like, you name it. Bruh, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
I hope it's on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I loved it. I loved it. But yeah, y'all comment below y'all's thoughts. What do y'all think of this song? How did y'all like our reaction? How did y'all like my breakdown? I mean, Jackson broke down some at the beginning.
He lost me.
And then he gave up.
He lost me.
Oh.
He had me by a thread and he cut the
But
thread.
I will link, and it should be popping up any second here. I will link at the end of this him breaking down Mural by Lupe. Just so y'all know, he does have it in him. So
that was like some senior year type stuff I can handle. This is like some 21st grade stuff. I don't even know what this is.
21st grade.
This is like some honors degree in English.
Harvard.
Some English major stuff.
It's like Harvard.
Some Harvard English major would be writing this, would dream to write of this for their final.
Bruh, it was beautiful. I loved it.
To each their own.
Loved it. But yeah, y'all let us know all y'all's thoughts in the comments. What do y'all think of the song? Do y'all agree with Jackson? Do y'all agree with me? Let me know in the comments what we need to be educated on, what I missed. I know it's a lot. It's the first time either one of us has ever heard this in our lives. As always, once again, the link's in the description box. If you want to go check it out, please like this video on your way out. A lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. And we'll see y'all in just a little bit. Peace out.
Peace out.